All right, so it's perfectly fine for teams to use OKRs to track like big projects. Um, and that's just as long as you don't make the delivery of a project your key result, right? And I'll explain why. Um, so this is a key result. This is OKR, basically that you can sometimes see in the world. And it looks like this. So the objective is to ship the thing, right? We have like this big project. It can be rebuilding a building system. It can be like shipping a new product. Um, we want to make this successful. And then you look at the key result and it's basically, well, I think it's shipped. And then you look at the task and obviously the tasks are all related to building the thing. The problem with that is that it's going to focus not on the value of shipping the thing, but just on you doing the work. And so you can get to the end of your quarter with something that is built, but that you're not even sure if people want it because you haven't tested it. Like it was not part of the key result. Like all you've done is to basically focus on the delivery aspect of it. And the reason why this happens is because usually, we come from this world of roadmaps and projects where we discuss about how we're going to stack all the projects, like, play Tetris to make sure that everything gets delivered on time. And we're not as used to discuss value and whether or not, how to basically give people something that is meaningful and valuable. So before moving on, if you're an OKR purist that hears, has like, I don't know how you say that in English, like you have like the hair being, you're getting a little bit anxious by me saying that it's fine to use OKR for projects. I think we need to not be absolutists. Teams, companies, they have like big things that they need to achieve, and those things are like can be huge projects. It's not always like a goal, measurable thing, and it's fine. People need to be able to be focused on these things, and they need to have a way to track success for that. So OKRs, for me, they're a great tool that can be used for it. But the problem, it's more that when we say, hey, we're building project X, that's the part that can be improved, right? We need to figure out a way to get to the true goals. We need to not track delivery. That's not helpful. And so to find the true goal, you can just use this little thing here. It's super easy to do. You take your project, right? And we say, we're building project X so that our users, our team, it can be leads, it can be anything, but you need to understand who you're building this for. And you want these people to be able to do something, right? And that do something, that is your true goal. And the better you understand that, the easier it is going to be to write key results that represent that value. So how are things different at the end? So instead of having something that looks like this, where you say my objective is to ship project X, and then my key result is that the project X is shipped, and then my tasks are about like building the thing, I can have something that looks like this, where it's not perfect, but it gives you an idea of what I'm talking about here. So objective is fine to say that you want that thing to be a success, right? It's like we don't need to like go super crazy because we can talk about projects in your objective. It's fine, like keep it simple. If that is important, then this is what your objective is. Now, the big difference is in the key result. So instead of focusing on the delivery, like whether or not we've built the thing, I'm now focusing on whether or not people are using that thing. What does it mean? It means that now, if you're 6 weeks into the quarter and your thing is not built and your OKR was to build the thing, it means that, well, I still have like 6 weeks to build the thing. So I can just, I don't have to care about getting users or whether or not like people like the thing that I'm building. Whereas in this case, I'm saying 6 weeks in the quarter, if you have still 0 users, you're going to have like some really hard conversations. And that's going to help you figure out what is the best way for us to start getting people on this, like using that project, using that new thing that we're building. And also, to get people to use something on a daily basis, you have to make something that people like. So you're also going to figure out a way to talk to people, to present them, mock-ups, demos, alpha version, beta version, anything that can help you make sure that by the end of a quarter, you have people that are happily coming to your product every day. So that's a huge difference because this here is something that really, it feels much more like an engineering project. Like if I'm in marketing, like I don't feel like I'm pulled into that thing. Like I don't need to do anything for this. I'm going to wait for the end of it, and then I'll take, someone will maybe do a handover so that I can start like marketing that thing. Was here, I'm involved from day one. Like, we want 100 people to use it daily. My job is to find these people. So now it's not just like a build, type of task. It's like, well, yes, we need to build the thing, but we need to figure out how to market it. We need to figure out how to explain it, how to support it, how to make something that basically people will want to come back, and make something that is going to be a success at the end of a quarter. Okay, that's my rant. I hope this is helpful. Thanks.